Hello, I'm going to do a vocal exercise video, something I don't think I've done for about a month, and I guess completely fell off my radar. It might be one of these kind of videos that I don't need to do weekly, and maybe it'd be better served doing monthly, just as a way to kind of check in, see what I'm doing, what's my process. Something about filming makes me think about it, makes me consider. So I find it useful. So we'll have to see how that goes. All right. So let's get to it. Vocal exercises. Starting off with the good yawn. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. I'm proud to be a part of this prodigious precipitous potato of a planet. Betty bought a bit of butter, but she found the butter bitter, so Betty bought a bit of better butter to make the bitter butter better. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Sally sells seashells on the seashore. Sally sells seashells on the seashore. Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather. A big black bug bit a big black bear, made the big black bear bleed blood. I'm not the pheasant plucker, I'm the pheasant plucker's mate, and I'm only plucking pheasants because the pheasant plucker's late. She stood on the balcony, inexplicably mimicking him, hiccuping and amicably welcoming him home. She stood on the balcony, inexplicably mimicking him, hiccuping and amicably welcoming him home. Amid the mists and coldest frosts, with stoutest wrists and loudest boasts, he thrusts his fists against the posts and still insists he sees the ghosts. Give Papa a cup of proper coffee in a copper coffee cup. Give Papa a cup of proper coffee in a copper coffee cup. Badaga badaga, bordagor portagor, boodagoo poodagoo, beady beady gay, beady gay. Manala davaza, mornalor dovozor, munulu duvuzu, minili divizi, menile de menele de veze. Manala davaza, mornalor dovozor, munulu duvuzu, minili divizi, menele de veze. Okay. What else we got? Breathe deeply. from down in the it's not the belly as much as it's filling out the bottom part. It's a pear-shaped balloon that you're. Nah, that's even too much. Like just. Very relaxed. Very, very relaxed. Creating a space in the back of your throat with your teeth together and the ball in the back of the mouth, sort of bigger and smaller. So Working the lips. The tongue, the tip of the tongue at the bottom, pushing forward 10 times. The tongue at the top, and then pushing from the bottom 10 times. Working the face, smiling face, frowning face. The wide face with the tongue out and then screwing up the face. Which of them I think I find the most doing the working the face, the smile, frown, and then the tongue out and screwed up. I think I find that the most exhausting of them. And then the touch of sound, which is mm, mm, oh, brrr, 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 and then the tongue. Which I don't know if I'm doing right at all. And then, and then the consonants. Ba 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 ba, ka 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 ka, da 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 da, fa 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 fa, ga 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 ga, ha 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 ha, ja 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 ja, ka 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 ka, la 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 la, ma 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 ma, na 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 na, pa 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 pa, q q q q q, r r r r ra, sa 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 sa, ta 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 ta, va 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 va, wa 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 wa, i i i i a, z z z z za, za 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 za. And the other one would be doing my musical ones, which is the scales and going tongue at the top, tongue on the top of the roof of your mouth, and doing the 5 kind of tonal scale up and down. So. I have Well, you can tell exactly how wonderful my singing voice must be. Supposedly doing it so you're vibrating your mask, which I don't know if I'm doing. And then doing the same thing again, but going. It's funny, I'm getting a bit more of I'm actually getting my lips are actually being more floppy there than they usually are. Maybe that's progress. Do I go flat out at the end? All right. And then the Linklater vowel tree. Zoo, wo, sha, ga, ma, va, ho, ba, de, pe, ki, ri, ri, ki, pe, da, ba, ha, va, ma, ga, sha, wo, zoo. And I think those are all my exercises. The other thing that I do is I do my osteo exercises, which I think I'm going to do right now just so I get it done because it's the weekend and if I don't really focus on it, I don't do any osteo exercises, which I should really at least try and get in once a day. So starting off with a twist with one foot kind of held forward, but the other one going to the side, and doing about 12 twists like this. And like this. Okay, and then doing this one, I'll have to describe it to you. I'm actually combining two, which is one leg is my knee is up, and then I'm extending my leg behind me, and I'm extending my hands forward, and then pulling my hands back. The hands back thing is to kind of work on actually keeping my shoulders. Whoops! Oh, there's my 6:30 alarm. It's to keep my shoulders back while I'm extending my foot back to kind of work on the muscles. And because of the nature of my particular physiology, I have scoliosis that twists me to one side. So all my exercises are working on one side to kind of keep me tilted, keep me in a more aligned position. So I work only on one side. That's why I'm only doing everything on one side, and that seems to prevent me from my back kind of going like that. So after that, extend one foot out. Probably going to disappear from camera range. You'll just have to believe me. And then I do a twist on one side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then the exercise that really seems to do me well, which is one foot forward, one foot back, kind of pressed out like this, and then one hand, my my right hand up, and then twist in the back. And doing like that, it's kind of like slowly giving myself my lower back and legs my inner thigh and my lower back a stretch, which is, I think this is of the exercises, is probably the one is the big one for stretching out this side and preventing me from getting all tight and out of alignment. When I'm completely out of alignment, my back can twig and I can find it very hard to move around at all. And it's hard to lie down and it's hard to stand up. It's your usual back things. But since I've been doing these exercises daily and going to my physio guy once a month, I have not had major issues. Still get achy back, but not had to be off work. I've been completely functional, and that's going on a good couple of years now. So I sort of swear by this. I don't think I've been really, really consistent of doing these exercises daily. Weekends are my hardest because I actually have built in a space at work where I can do the exercises incredibly consistently. And it's the weekends when I'm off work that I have to think about it. I also sometimes do the exercises here on my regular days, my regular work weekdays. If I wake up feeling particularly achy, I can do them, and they'll give me some relief. And now I don't know if I'm off camera again. No, probably not. I'm just stretching out my inner thighs on both sides, because that's definitely where I end up. I guess my muscles there spend a lot of time trying to keep me upright, and they can tighten up and also pull me out of the loop. So yeah, those are all the exercises. Let me take a look. Yes, 17 minutes. So when it comes to the vocal exercises, I have been kind of doing a thing where I'll do some and then I'll skip others. I'm trying to think about how to do this in a more systematic way, where perhaps what I should do is have one day where I'm going to always, I think I'll do the yawn and the ABC. That's pretty quick. But maybe I'll have alternating days of doing doing my tongue twister exercises, and then I'll have the other half of the day I'll do all the kind of the face workout exercises with the consonants. Maybe that's what I will do, is I'll try and alternate days. Maybe I'll just put a little thing here of T and it's kind of face, T and F. I'll alternate days. That way I can kind of half one day, half the other time, and I'll try and get my my musical hums in each time, or at some point in the day, just be spacing out, going feel like such a dope, feel like such a dope, 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 feel like such a dope, yes I certainly do. Yeah, so that's my vocal exercises. But yeah, I think that's the big thing I wanted to work out for myself, is half the time tongue twisters, half the time facial workout. You can decide which one is the most ridiculous. I think I would go with the face workout. It seems like the most ridiculous, and like, why the hell am I putting this on the internet? I'm putting this on the internet because I put everything on the internet. And yes, I'm a complete jackass. I realize that. All right. I will leave it there. I've been Jay. However much I don't want to be at this point. I've been Jay, and more videos later.